Okay, let me show you this easy side hustle using Zillow that anyone can start. And I mean anyone. Now, there's, of course, no income guarantees with anything. And I just have to put that out there before we get going. But let me show you something that's super powerful. It's one simple AI tool that can turn a complete free website into a beginner friendly side hustle that you can run from your home with no real estate license, no tech background, no cold calling, nothing complicated. In fact, I'm not even going to sell you any courses or anything. I'm going to give you everything completely free. And that's what I try to do. I try to help people out. I've been successful over the years. And my goal after being a life flight paramedic for over 20 years, helping people, I want to help people grow and be independent. So before we dive in, just do me a quick favor, hit that like button, tap that subscribe, drop a comment that says Zillow below, and I'll send you a step-by-step blueprint, free guides with a private link, everything you need to get started. And listen, this is one important thing. If you're retired or on disability, or maybe you've thought that you're too old to learn something new, don't count yourself out. Seriously, I'm older. I'm almost 60 years old. I don't look like it. My dad's just turned 90, so I've got good genes. But just understand that the baby boomers out there don't need to count themselves out. Or if you have a disability and sitting at home in pain or whatever, people understand that this is one of the few opportunities that doesn't require youth, speed, or fancy degrees or tech skills. What matters is consistency. And if you can follow these simple steps, you can absolutely do this at your own pace. So now let's talk about why this works with Zillow.com or Realtor.com. You can use either one of them. If you're in the UK or anything like that, you can do that from there. This software, this AI software that we're going to give you an extended trial for, works anywhere in the world. It works in multiple different countries. So it's not just about buying houses and finding a realtor on Realtor.com and Zillow.com. You're not flipping houses. You're not selling leads. You're not doing all this stuff that everybody is trying to sell. You don't need to invest a penny to get started. And there's roughly 2 million active real estate agents right here in the US, which means there's a huge open field opportunity. And I'm going to walk you through exactly how to set this up step by step. We're going to start some free lives very soon so that we can answer questions and really deep dive into things. And we'll start that out at once a month, and then we'll get more frequently as we grow. But it's all about finding the right agents to work with. So just to be clear, I'm not here, I said it in the beginning, I'm not here to promise you any income or sell you a high ticket course or coaching or anything like this at the end of that, or even with that free blueprint. What I'm sharing is a proven method that creates real opportunities. And if you can put in the work, some people turn this into a full-time income, and others just use it as extra cash. So the pace is up to you. It's one of my favorite side hustles that I do. My other one is my AI artwork that I love doing just because it's fun, it's creative. So if you have a creative mind, but let's get into the strategy. Most real estate agents have a simple but expensive problem. And when they miss a call, they often miss a commission. Just remember that. So when you're talking about homes in places like near me, like Brentwood, Tennessee, you're talking about millions of dollars of home values, and that's tens of thousands of dollars left on the table. So this is where this AI phone agent comes into play. And it only takes minutes to set it up one time to get it running, and can help agents respond to every call, book viewings, keep their leads from slipping away. And you don't need any marketing skills or coding skills or AI skills or marketing skills. You don't need any of that. So I didn't have that when I started in marketing, and I built my agency to a multi-million-dollar agency back in the 2000s and early 2000s, and it doesn't take a degree to do this. So I'll show you how to target the best agents and the ones that most likely will say yes. So stick with me through this because it'll just be a few minutes. I'm going to show you step by step how to set everything up, build your list, and land your clients. So let's go into realtor.com and Zillow.com and show you exactly how we find these clients to go after. And we're going to show you that this is an easy way to sell this because nobody else is doing it. AI Agents is brand new. And so you're not making the calls. And once it's set up, it's a one-time setup. And then you just monitor it. And then you have a recurring revenue to maintain it every single month. And that's where it gets fun. And you can start seeing that passive income. And then you're like, wow, this is great. So let's dive in. So let me just show you a couple of things real quick. This is on Reddit. We use Reddit quite a bit. So understand this is like a 24-hour receptionist for them. And that's what you want to do is create this irresistible offer. And so explain it as how a voice AI like House Whisperer was launched in February 2025, and it handles all the calls, the bookings, the appointments, it even emails a transcript to the agent when they get a call. So this particular one here is, look at this. I recreated an AI agent and saved the company $20,000 in lost revenue due to elimination of calls that went to voicemail or lost leads. So these are legit. These within 30 days, they did this for this client. So this is not even 1 year ago that this was on here. Just closed a $35,000 deal with the law firm. Excited to write today the biggest AI deal, a $35,000 deal for a mid-sized law firm. So you can deploy this in anywhere. In any service business, real estate, a massage place, a spa, a dentist, electrician, a plumber. A lot of people say, can I use this? Absolutely, for other businesses. That's what you want to do. I'm just showing you the real estate side because I've been an expert in real estate and have done a lot with realtors, title companies, and mortgage companies. So I work with dentists, and we have systems in place for dentists. So understand it works for any business. That's what's so cool about this. So again, drop a comment, Zillow, and I'm going to get you the blueprint, the prompts that will be used and everything that you need. So it'll go through step by step. We are going to put more of a complete training with a complete guide. This one that we have right now is a blueprint. It's a quick start, which I love quick start guides because they are quick to get going. So, and it's free. So I like I said, but if you want me to do a paid like total training guide, I will do that. So just make a comment that you want the full training guide, and we'll get that put together and do that. But we're going through transparently a lot of steps here and showing you everything. Okay, we're in the software that we're going to give you an extended trial. Ours is named Sproutify. Don't let that confuse you. We have a website, sproutify.io, for the software, but we're giving you the version of high level. So use the link in the description or in the private link that we're going to give you with all the everything that you need. in the AI blueprint, the checklist, look for the up to par checklist. I think it's one like the fourth one down, and there will be a link for the software there. So remember to grab that link in that software there. So this is the checklist here. It's actually the second one down. So you're going to click on this link right here to get that software. You just click on it and then you sign up. I don't think you even have to put in a credit card or anything, but you can cancel. Just set a reminder to cancel right before, and then all your prompts are right down here in this tab here. So remember, if you comment Zillow, I get you all this so that you're not confused. And then again, in that other link that I'll give you, just scroll down about towards the bottom and you'll see the blueprint or the quick start guide for this. So your software is going to look like my software. It's got your AI agents. That's what we're going to be doing today. And then it's got all this stuff, and don't let it confuse you. You don't need to do it. But we're going to, at the end of this, we're going to talk about building a site and how easily and quickly in minutes you can have a site up and running so that you look like a reputable automation marketing company. But under settings here, we have some additional AI stuff, voice AI agents here, and then conversation AI agents. So we're going to go over to back here, and we're going to go into this AI agents here. And this is where we want to start. We want to create our first voice AI agent. So we're going to create this new agent just by clicking on here, and you can do it custom or do a pre-built. We like to do a custom build with everything that I just build everything from scratch. It's just easier for me instead of having a bunch of stuff that I have to get out of there. So the agent's name, we're going to use that. Remember we had this Mike Post guy. That's who we're going to utilize in this particular one here is Mike Post. So we're going to call him Mike Post, and you can enter it as like if it's an AI agent and you want to name it. But this was, I believe it was called Post and Company Team. So we're going to go ahead and put Post and Company for the business name. We'll just do Post Company for this particular one. We want to select English. We're in the Central Time Zone. And then under here, you can select multiple names or voices. So here's Christopher.
Chris McGuire here from Chicago. I turn complex ideas into clear, engaged.
So I would use a male voice, and we're going to select this one just because it's the guy's name is Mike. But we could use a female voice because it's actually like an assistant picking up for them. So now we're going to click on advanced settings, which is going to open up some of the behaviors here in the voice settings. So maximum call time, we can set that. I don't mess with a lot of this, the temperature. These are AI settings in the voice settings. I typically leave them alone just because they're set kind of where they need to be already. But here's something important right down here as you scroll down. You've reached Post and Company. How can I help you today? So this is the initial conversation that agent's going to make, and we're going to go ahead and click next and go on to the next step. Okay, we're in our next step, and this is agent goals. So agent goals is like here, details to collect contact name, of course, email address, and contacts issues. So maybe it's not so much an issue, but that's the way the AI will do it. And then we like to use the advanced mode on everything. So let me just say this. If you're like, hey, this is a lot. No, it's just a matter of clicking buttons. So uh, one thing that we do want to make sure is the email notifications for the post call completion. We want to go to a specific user because, and then we want to put in their information here because, or we want it to do a custom email. So we probably would put Mike in here. So Mike at post company, I'm just making up an email here, .com. And so we want this transcript to go to Mike at post company because that's what it's going to do. It's going to send a transcript so he can read it on his phone. He's going to be able to download this app very easily so that when a missed call comes in, he can see the conversation that it had with the AI, which is really cool. Doesn't cost him anything. It's super easy. All you do is get a cell phone number, text him, and boom, he clicks on it, and the app is in his phone. So now we want to switch to advanced mode up here, and just understand it's not that advanced. So we're just going to go ahead and select that, and then we want to do a controlled A and select, basically grab everything that's in here because we want to get rid of this. And like I mentioned in the AI guide, if you get that blueprint, like, comment, and share, the prompt is right here. So this is what we're doing. We're copy and pasting this prompt, and we're bringing it over into here. So let's go through this real quick and just show you what it is. So its prompt is an AI real estate virtual assistant. We talk about for a busy independent real estate agent, greet them warmly, professionally, ask key questions, name, phone, email, like we said before, qualified if buyer, seller, renter, investor. Any of this you can change and customize. You can even say in the particular notes here, like if they ask if you're an AI, no, I'm not an AI. So you can respond and say that I'm not an AI. So I do that with a lot of mine because I don't want them to know that it's an AI. They may figure it out, but some of these are so good that they will not actually do that. So here's where the upsells get good because we're just taking their name, their phone number, basically getting the information for a missed call. But if they want you to book, and just understand that's $300 to $500 a month. So if they want you to book appointments for them and put it onto their calendar, you can connect their calendar. Like if they're using Google Calendar, which a lot of people use, or Outlook or something like that, it's super, super easy to do that. You just put the link in for their calendar, and then we can select this, and we can select the calendar because we've got it in here. We'll just put booking request. And then we can set it days of offering dates. So we can set it out, slots per day, exactly what we want it to set at. I'm going to leave those for this particular demo. But we can charge an additional $300 a month for that, for booking their appointments for them. Now, what does it cost to have an assistant in the office doing all this? A lot more than $300 a month. So here's another cool feature is after the call, you can set up different actions to happen after the call, like receive an email notification. So they can actually get a notification. You just put their email address in here, and then you can push that to them when that call gets booked. So we'll just uncheck that and put all admins, and then we'll just select next. So now we want to buy a number. Now buying a number is no big deal. It's just buy a number here, and I think it's like $1 to buy the number. So we've got numbers in here already that are already verified that we'll use. But to add a number, let's just see what it costs here. You just go here and then you select an area code. It's $1.15 a month. So you want to pick a phone number with an area code by using the filters here and using the to match the digits, like the prefix digits. And I would say the first part of the number, and then put in there the area code, because then that will be specific to their areas. So don't let these things like stop you from doing this, because it doesn't cost a lot of money to do this. So what happens when the customer calls the business number? It goes to all calls or missed call. So it's a call forwarding. They keep their same phone number that they've had for years, and then it forwards to the purchase number, which then goes to the actual person or into the AI. So it triggers that automation basically in the AI. So Verizon, these are basically the steps, just a few. And if you search high level call forwarding, you can find this, and then forward calls star 72, star 72 for AT&T. Same with mobile, T-Mobile. So it's super, super easy to do that. Okay, so we'll just select our phone number here that we already have in the system. And now we can test the agent to see how it works. We can answer the call, and let's do that and show you how this actually works. And then we're going to teach you how to build your business building in the same software. This software is your email, your text campaigns, your contacts, your every reaching out, your automation for your business and for the client. That's what's so cool about this. You don't have to buy ClickFunnels. You don't have to buy MailChimp, Constant Contact. It's all here. Everything is literally here, including all your calendars and everything. Okay, now we're going to do a test on this. So we just put in a phone number. We got a dummy phone here. And we're going to ask it to call me and see, but I'm going to hit save first, so it saves that number in there. And then we're going to do the call and see what happens here. So I'll put it on speakerphone when it's calling right now. So it's going to ring because we're doing a test call here.
Hey, you have reached Post & Company. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I'm wondering if I could speak to Mike.
Mike isn't available at the moment, but I'd be happy to help with anything you need. Is there something specific I can assist you with?
Well, I'm interested in selling my home, so what is the steps to do that?
That's great to hear. You're considering selling your home. The process typically starts with a consultation to discuss your property, its value, and your goals. From there, Mike can help with pricing, marketing, and listing your home to attract the right buyers. Would you like me to schedule a time for Mike to connect with you for a free home value consultation? It's a great first step to get things rolling.
Yeah, is that free to do that? He said that.
Yes, the home value consultation is completely free. It's a no obligation way to understand your home's market value and discuss the selling process. Would you like me to check Mike's availability to set that up?
Yeah, that would be great. I'm available.
All right, let me check Mike's availability for you. One moment. It looks like there aren't any available slots. Sure.
Okay, so of course we selected a schedule that didn't have any availability, but you see the point that it works real well. We didn't edit the AI agent, and you can edit that and do some test calls and just see how it works and just make sure it plays out perfectly. Now let's talk about how to build your business and a few things on how this is really, really good. So there is a dashboard here. So we will know you could set this up for an agent for free and say, I'm going to give you the first 5 calls for free or 3 calls for free or something like that. And then it automatically starts billing after that. And just understand in the dashboard here, you can take payments, you can set up automated payments, you can text invoices, you can build your invoices in here. It's all super, super easy. So if you have any questions, there's a big question mark up here, and there's going to be video tutorials, everything that you need, they're going to provide you. So the cool thing is we can see how many calls were completed, the positive rate. We've got everything that we built in here. So we can track this as proof of performance. Now, how easy is it for you to build your business in here? Now, you're going to set up a different username. So under here, we've got multiple companies under this particular one. So this is our demo account that we use. We do use it for our academy, but you can set it up and just build your agency under this. Like we have agency 123. Just go to ChatGPT and use ChatGPT to search names. We did that in particular for a client of ours that's looking for a new name for his remodeling company, and they came up with alltheavailable.com. So we're in our other account here, and the cool thing with the software is you can have unlimited accounts. So imagine $500 a month times, let's just say 10, that's 5,000. But if you get 100 clients doing this and you just set it up and clone it from one system to the other, because once you set up one, you can copy it over to the other just by copying what they call the snapshot. So let's go into here and show you how this works. Go to sites here, and you're going to build a website for your business by clicking on websites. And you can go to namesilo.com. We'll have a link for that, and get a domain. But you just click on here, new website, and go to templates. Now, just remember, a lot of people want everything perfect before they go live or before this. Don't look at perfection. Perfection makes you fail. You just want to get it out there and get it going. I know people that have sold this to 10 clients and they didn't even have a website set up. They hadn't even ordered the software yet. So because they're calling me, hey, help me. I sold all this business and I need your help building the platform and building this for me now. So just understand you don't have to be perfect, but I would get at least a website. And if they ask, hey, what's your information? But let me tell you this. If you get them on the phone, you want to do the point A to point B. What is their problem? And what is the solution? The problem is they're too busy. And I know real estate agents, mortgage brokers inside and out. I know them very, very well. I've had one company for over 13 years that has been on a month-to-month contract with me, and they're so busy. They cannot do this on their own. So here's the templates. Now, look at this, custom automation solutions. That's what you want. You want to be a digital company. This is a CRM software platform. So you're basically almost selling a CRM because you're going to be able to build them out in their own account here, and they'll have access to all of this. And you can charge additionally for that another $200 a month. So let's just click on this one in particular. We can preview it, see what it looks like, and I'm going to show you how quickly you can build a site. So this one looks good. Ultimate solution. The problem is streamline your workflow. So let's choose this particular template. We're already building the site. It takes maybe 15 seconds to get it up and going. And then we're going to look at it here real quick and see what it looks like on the web. So it will be live. And so we're going to save it, but you can add a domain into it very easily just by going to settings and adding your domain. It walks you through every step. We're going to save this and we're going to publish then we want to hit publish. But you can connect your domain just by clicking here once you order that domain. This has very good SEO content in it. It doesn't take any technical skills to build a beautiful website. Check this out. So all you want to do is get your logo in here and just go to Fiverr. It's called Fiverr, Fiverr, and have it do a logo. Or better yet, go to ChatGPT and give it some prompts like I'm a automation company, and check this. Let's just do this real quick. I'll show you. So we have ChatGPT 5. We pay for it. It's $20 a month, but you can use the free version. So we just said create a logo for a company that provides AI automation, simple and clean. And we're going to come up with a name real quick. We'll just make a name. So check this out. We just said 5 logo mockups for a company that provides AI automation that's named up to par AI. And look at, we've got some really cool logos. So it doesn't need to be fancy. And then we just go back into our software, click on here, and we can put our new logo over here just by uploading that logo. But the site looks really, really good. So if we scroll through it, so it looks great. You just need to go in and go through the data here and make sure everything looks right. Don't put in reviews from somebody else. Just take that section out. You can just delete it very quickly and then put in your information, your logo down here. But you can see it's just a seamless, simple website. That's all you need, and start automating today. And then you'll select a form here, and you can put a form in just by going back into the software. So if we go back here, you can go into sites and then forms right under here and build a form. So there's a simple automation here to add a form, and there's going to be one already built in called Form 1 that you can put in there. So again, if you have questions, I will answer questions. We're going to try to do some lives very soon. Again, smash that like, hit subscribe, share this, and drop a comment, Zillow, and we'll get you the private link for the blueprint, everything that you need. I appreciate you guys watching. This is a fun side hustle to do.